Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make these rich, buttery, and delicious jam-filled shortbread cookies. This is the first recipe of my new mini-series called Christmas Cookies, where I'm going to be sharing with you some delicious, amazing, and festive cookies. So without further ado, let's get started. Now the first thing that we're going to do is in a large bowl combine together some softened unsalted butter. I know it seems like it's a lot of butter, but these are shortbread cookies. The butter is the main star of the show, along with some granulated sugar, vanilla extract, and some salt. We're going to beat this on medium-high speed until it's nice and creamy. The entire written recipe is available on my website, thefoodflamingo.com. You can find a link to that in the description box below. I'm using an electric hand mixer today, but you can also use a stand mixer or even just make this by hand. Next, I'm adding in the dry ingredients, which is just all-purpose flour. We're going to give this a mix, and the mixture is going to be super dry and crumbly, so I'm going to switch to a spatula for a little bit and then switch to my hands. This shortbread cookie recipe is so simple. It's made with basically 3 ingredients, along with vanilla and salt just to enhance the flavors, and the texture of the cookie is rich and buttery and amazing. And what I'm going to do now is switch to my hands and knead this dough. It's going to look very dry and crumbly and look like you put way too much flour, but don't worry, you gotta trust the process, keep going, and the dough comes together into a smooth ball that is not sticky or dry. This is what it's supposed to look like. At this point, we're going to start rolling out the dough. You're going to flour your work surface really well, and then you're going to bring out your dough and roll it out using a rolling pin to a rectangle that's a little bit less than a 1/4 inch in thickness. When I made these cookies, I actually made it a little bit thick. That's when I realized that it needs to be a little bit thinner. So I did mention in the written recipe as well as here in the video that you should make it a little bit less than 1/4 inch in thickness. If you see any cracks, you can push them together using your fingers. Don't add too much flour. We don't want to make the cookies dry or change the texture. Once you've rolled out your dough, use a cookie cutter to cut out your cookies. You can use any size, but today I'm using a 2.5 inch cookie cutter. Cut out as many circles as you can. Bring the pieces of dough back together again, the leftovers, and you can roll it out again. You don't have to waste anything. If you're looking for more holiday baking inspiration, then make sure to stay tuned and subscribe, because this is just the first of many more delicious cookie recipes to come. And you know what? I think I'll throw in some other recipes too, not just cookies. Once you've cut out all of your cookies, you're going to take a smaller mini cookie cutter. I'm using a star shape, but you can use any shape you'd like, and then cut out that shape from the center of half of the cookies. These are going to be the top of the cookie, which is going to be on top of the jam. So they're kind of like the lid of the cookies. And now for the little stars, I just left those as is because they're super cute. Gently place your cookies onto a lined baking sheet, pop this in the refrigerator for 30 minutes or up to overnight, and then bake this in an oven preheated to 180 degrees Celsius for 17 to 20 minutes. You don't want them to become golden brown. They're going to look just like this when they're baked. You can see in a moment. This is what they're supposed to look like. You don't want them to change color and turn brown. They're going to become too hard. One thing I'm going to mention is do not skip the chilling process. This is what ensures the cookies keep their shape and have those nice crisp edges. Now once the cookies are fully cooled, we're going to dust powdered sugar on only the tops of the cookies, so the cookies that are going to be the lid of the sandwich. This step is completely optional, but it just makes the cookies look so festive and amazing. Next, for the jam filling, I'm using strawberry jam today, but you can use any flavor you'd like. Just make sure that the jam is smooth without any lumps. If you have lumps in your jam, you can pass it through a sieve. Add a small dollop of jam into the center of the other half of the cookies, spread it out like so, and then gently place the tops on top. You don't want to touch the powdered sugar or it's going to get ruined. And also, don't add too much jam or it will ooze out of the sides. Repeat this process until you've made all of your cookies. And that is literally it. The cookies are finished. These cookies are so simple to make, but they look so amazing. And yep, my oven was beeping right there when I was doing that. I was making lots of cookies this day, and make sure to stay tuned because I'm going to post them all one by one. Until then, you can check out all of my other cookie recipes. I will leave a link to that in the description box below because I have lots you can choose from. And that's it, your jam-filled shortbread cookies are ready to go. Shortbread cookies have to be one of the easiest cookies you can make, yet the most satisfying to eat. It melts in your mouth, it has a rich buttery center and a crispy exterior. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe for more easy and delicious recipes, like the video if you liked it, and comment down below if you tried this recipe or if you have any other recipes you'd like me to make. And as always, thank you so much for watching.